Guys, the album is here. No, I can't. Let me get comfy. Let me get comfy. Run the fucking intro. Run the fucking intro.
Best life, best life. Real life movie, once in a month. Gotta do best life once in a while. Chat to me nice, I don't chat to me now. Tinted windows, jump in the gap. Real life movie, once in a month. Gotta do best life once in a while.
What's good, family, and welcome back to your internet safe space where we're gonna talk, laugh, cry, you name it, and I got you. As you guys can see from the title, as you guys should know, because today is a very important day. The day I'm filming it is Friday, May 20th, the day that Harry Styles, my husband, our baby, has dropped his third album. And like I said before, I told you guys this would be his best album. I said it. Here's the proof. I feel it in my bones, in every fibre of my being, that this album is going to be his best album. I said it. I knew this would be his best album. I listened to it today from track number 1 to track number 1 to track number 13. This is his best work yet. This album is a masterpiece. I want a Grammy for this album. Can't even cap to you. I want a Grammy for this album. So as you guys can see from the title, I'm going to be doing like an album review, my top 4, my faves, my potential skippables on the album, and my least favourite song on the album. Just gonna unpack all of that and just talk to you guys about it. First things first, I do want to like highlight, this is my opinion. I love Harry, I love his music, and in no way, shape or form am I saying that like my least favourite or a skippable song is trash. Hell no, because my skippable, my least favourite song could be your favourite song. So again, it's all subjective. I think the album is great. I think the album is just a masterpiece. I think it just shows off his versatility. It shows off how much he's evolved as a musician. His sound has evolved so much. When we look back at, not even Fine Line, because Fine Line was an incredible album. When we look back at his self-titled album, and you compare like the songs and just the quality of this album, and that's not to shade the first album because we loved that era, but Harry has evolved, and this album just literally just illuminates that. It illuminates that. It illustrates that. Illuminates made sense though. Illustrates that. Do you know what I mean? So first things first, let's just talk about each song in order. That's track number 1. Music for Sushi Restaurant. No, Music for a Sushi Restaurant. I can't lie to you. If I had to rate this song out of 10, I would give it a 6. Don't come for me, y'all. And I'm not even gonna cap. When I first like played the album and I heard the song first, I was so skeptical. I was like, no, because I would say that I would put this song in skippable. I don't know. It was just given Ant Farm when it was the what's it called? It was this bit that was given Ant Farm. Everybody like, I can't lie, that's the first thing I heard. It's just not my vibe. But what I will say about the song is it literally shows how versatile Harry can be, because I feel like that sound had kind of like a dance electronic kind of vibe that I didn't expect from Harry at all. But I would say that that is actually my least favourite song, and it's crazy because it is the first song on the album, but that has to be my least favourite song, so I'm gonna give that song a 6 out of 10. Next one, Late Night Talking. Can we talk about it at night? Because this song was everything. I absolutely loved this song. It was such a feel-good song. I can imagine it being live so good. I feel like it had kind of like an old school vibe to it, but I feel like that's just the vibe of Harry's music. Is very much like old school kind of 70s, little 60s kind of vibe, you know, like folk kind of indie music, and I just love it. I just love it. Honestly, I love that song. If I had to rate that song out of 10, I would give that song a strong 8. I'd give that song a strong 8. Grape Juice. You know what it is about Grape Juice? I do love it. I do love it. I love the album. I need to blow my nose because my nose is getting congested. 1 second. So, the thing is with Grape Juice is that I love it. My bad. I do think it's a great song, but I do think it could be skippable. Like, hold on, let me listen to it again. Hold on. 1, 2. No, am I right? Because the whispering in that song alone, I said I need to take a pregnancy test. That's what I said. So I'm gonna be honest with that song. I do love the song, it's a vibe, but I do feel like, I don't know, I tend to adhere more to the more layered tracks, the more like poppy, the more like rocky, like Harry Styles tracks. So the kind of like stripped back ones, that song is so British. I don't know how to explain it, but that song is just so British. It's given like Beatles vibe, do you know what I mean? I do love it. I think it's great. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would rate it a 7. I think it's an alright song, but it's skippable for me. Like if I was going to listen to Harry Styles and I wanted to really like feel good, I would go for the songs we're gonna talk about later on. Next song, track 4, As It Was. That is literally, I was gonna say my favourite song on the album. This is the thing, like when it comes to like all the songs after As It Was, I'm just gonna keep saying it's my favourite song on the album, but As It Was the best, was a perfect single to drop from this album, by the way, Harry and team. I think As It Was is just an incredible single. It's just great pop, it's just great vibe. Lyrically, amazing song. I just love it. If I had to rate As It Was out of 10, I'm giving it a 9. It's a great song. Great, great, great song. Daylight, Daylight, Daylight. I just wanna ask you, Mr. Styles, what illegal substance did you put in Daylight? Because that song is it. That song said, okay, let me not do that. Will I get cancelled for that? I don't know. That song was crack cocaine. I loved it. That is literally in my top, let me just say, yeah, Daylight is in my top 5. I can't lie, that is one of my favourite songs in the album. I don't even know what's, like, it's just such a good song. It's just such a good song, like. You know what I mean? Just such a feel-good song. It's such a lovey song. It's just like a, I feel like it's like a profession of like feelings for somebody. But yeah, like lyrics aside, because I'm not gonna sit here and like break down the lyrics and be like, oh my god, it's the coldest fucking lyric. Did you clap the bar? Like, I'm not that kind of listener. But I do think that musically, like, what's the word? What do you call it when you hear things? Hereditary? No, that's auditory. Orderly, just orgasmic. I love that song. Talking about orgasmic, Little Freak. So, can everybody agree that when they saw that title, they were ready for Harry Styles to talk some crud, like to be on absolute crud? I was ready. I sat back, I said, oh, Little Freak is there. Let me get ready. Why was I crying? Why did that song make me cry? Why does that song make me cry every time I listen to it? Because the harmonies in that song, it's literally like, it just moves me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the vocals and the lyrics, the actual song, like the actual music, the whole body of work in that song just moves me every single time. And that's why I say Little Freak is in my top 3 when it comes to this album. Little Freak, he just aced it. That song is a straight 10 out of 10. It's not even up for discussion. I don't even want to hear, that song is straight 10 out of 10. I'm sorry. That is just period. You know what it is with Little Freak as well? I feel like it gives me a little bit of like a reminiscent feeling to like Fool's Gold or like Little Things with the boys. I just absolutely love this song. Like, it's just an incredible song. When I first heard it, I literally sat in the middle of my bed and I was just rocking back and forth and the tears were just flowing because it just moves me every time. I don't want to cry. I love that song. It's just a 10 out of 10. Harry, you've done it again. Everybody that works on that song, incredible. Like, just perfect. Next song, another song that made me really, really emotional, but it's not my absolute favourite, I would say. I feel like now you guys are watching this video and you've listened to the album, you get the kind of songs that I adhere to most when it comes to Harry. Matilda, I did love it. Emotional song, absolutely beautiful song, but it's not up there with my top 3. It's not up there with my top 5. I would rate this song maybe like similarly to Music for a Sushi Restaurant. I'd maybe rate this like a 6, but it'll be a strong 6, like a 6.8. It'll be a strong 6. When I'm in that mood, similarly to like Falling on the Fine Line album, or like She on the Fine Line album, when I'm in that mood to kind of, you know, feel a bit like, you know, you're just a bit down and you want something to kind of like zen you out, but not like bring you down, but just keep you zen in that feeling and just be sad for a minute. I would listen to like the Matilda, She, Falling, songs like that. Yeah, that is definitely a song that I would listen to just feel zen. You know what song is next? Because Harry, I want to have a chat. Because I want to talk about how you think it's okay to transition from Matilda to cinema. So you think it's okay to render us an emotional wreck and then hit us with one of the greatest songs you've ever created. So you think it's okay to just be triggering emotional turbulence. Yeah. Okay. We need to discuss this when you get home. Yeah. I'm just playing. Cinema has me in a chokehold. In the deadliest of chokeholds, cinema has me. Because how dare you create one of the greatest songs you've ever created? How dare you? How dare you? No, because let's deep it together. You ready? Listen, I'm probably already got copyrighted, but I don't give a fuck, Keisha. That song is like, to describe it as a vibe is just not enough. Like, you know when it's like, I don't want to hear the song in my AirPods. I want Harry Styles performing it in my brain. I want to feel the guitar strings. I want to hear your voice and just live in it. Because how dare you create one of the greatest songs you've ever done? Cinema, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10. That is literally one of the greatest songs he's created, and I say one of them because the following song it is my favourite song on the album. It's my favourite Harry Styles song ever, like ever. I think this song, Daydreaming, it's not called Daydreaming, it's called Daydream. No, it is called Daydreaming. Daydreaming is the greatest Harry Styles song to date. That, and bear in mind, I'm saying the greatest, and the Sign of the Times, Watermelon Sugar, there's Adore You, there's Ever Since New York, which is one of my favourite Harry Styles songs like ever. Daydreaming is his best song ever. Best song ever. Daydreaming is his best song ever. Just the way it was produced, just you know what kills me? You know what kills me? The breakdown. Have you guys ever stopped to just digest and just hear the breakdown? No? Well, too bad, because we are going to do it right now. You ready? Listen to that guitar. Give me something to dream about. That piano. Living in a daydream. Imagine this live. This is gonna be like such an incredible experience, because I am seeing him June 22nd and I'm so excited for that. But hearing Daydreaming live, it's gonna be like the most euphoric experience I've ever had. I just know it. Like, the song alone, like in your AirPods, coming out your iPhone speaker, coming out your fucking Alexa speaker, or whatever speaker you have, is such a euphoric experience. I can only imagine it live. That song is just literal euphoria. It's just insane. That is his greatest song ever. I don't want to hear Pim. I don't want to hear nada. Daydreaming is his best song ever. Period. We're done. We're moving on to the next one. I've said what I fucking said. Keep Driving. Keep Driving is another one. Another beautiful song. It's going to be a comfort song for me. I feel like it's one of those songs that, like, if you're going through like just a little bit of relationship doubt, just a little bit of like doubt, like, oh, should we keep doing what we're doing? Do I really feel what I feel? What should I do? Like, you know, should we keep driving? Should I get the car? I just feel like that song is just perfect. When I first listened to it, I was like, how has this man managed to capture all of my fears in a song, and now I'm crying. Yeah, it's just such a sweet, sweet comfort song. It's just a beautiful song. I would rate that song another maybe 9. I'd give it like a 9, like an 8.9, 9.1 out of 10. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, serene song. I absolutely love it. After that, we have Satellite. You know how I feel about Daydreaming? That's exactly how I feel about Satellite, because when I was listening to it, how the song started, I thought, oh, it's going to be another one of... No. Harry Styles decided that about 20-25 seconds into the song that he's going to change my life. That's what he decided to do with that song. Because why is that another song that I think is one of the greatest you've ever done? I would say Daydream and Satellite are literally Harry's best songs, like, ever. That's another song that I cannot wait to hear and experience live. Satellite is just such a good pop song, like pop rock, soft rock. I don't know how you would describe it, but it feels like pop to me. Absolutely love that song. Love it. I love it so much, yeah, that it, like, I never run for buses, innit? I never run for trains, I never run for any of that. But I was listening to that song and it made me feel so good. I ran for my bus. Like, that's what you've done to me, Harry. So I just want you to know that song's incredible. I don't know if I rated it, my brain is not working, but I would give Satellite an 11, a 12 out of 10. Do you know what I mean? Just an incredible song. Last 2 songs, Boyfriends, I do. Because I love Harry, I love his music, I think Harry is great, I think his music is amazing. Lyrically, I absolutely love it. Lyrically, it's just everything I've ever felt, to be honest. But musically, I don't know, I felt like it was a bit too stripped back for me personally, but I can imagine it live being incredible and really intimate. Lyrically, I would rate the song a 9. Musically, like, as a whole, I would probably rate the song like a 7.5. If I had to put it in a category, I would put Boyfriends in skippable. Sorry. Love of My Life, I do love again. Beautiful song lyrically, similarly to Boyfriends, beautiful song. Lyrically, I would give it like a 8. Musically, I would give it like a 7. Like a light 7, like a 7.4. It's just not like my favorite, but I don't think it's a bad song. It's maybe like my least favorite, still a favorite, least favorite of the album. So before we wrap up this video, I'm gonna hit you guys with my top 4. I'm sure you know what it is. So obviously Daydreaming is number 1, Cinema, Satellite. And it's tough because I'm stuck between As It Was, Daylight and Little Freak, but I think just to switch it up, just to have a different vibe, because I feel like Daylight, Cinema and Satellite is like very poppy, I'm gonna have to go Little Freak. Little Freak. So those are my top 4. Daylight, Cinema, Daylight, Cinema, Satellite and Little Freak. Those are my top 4. So overall, I would rate the album a strong 11 out of 10. Actually, if I had to like knock it down, I'd maybe knock it down to 9.8, because I do think the album is incredible. I think it just shows how much he's evolved. It shows how versatile he is. It shows how versatile his voice is, and how like open he is to just different genres, and how it just works because Harry Styles is a fucking musical genius. But there are some songs on there that I personally would skip, but I don't think are like skippable as in they're bad songs. It's just personally for me, when it comes to listening to Harry, I do lean more towards the soft rock, the pop, and when it comes to like the kind of like ballady, like slower songs, I like the songs like The Sweet Creature and Fine Line, and on this album, The Little Freak, Keep Driving, Late Night Talking kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? That's just me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I know you guys noticed I'm talking a lot with my hands. Your girl got her nails done, so she's doing a whole lot of this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please make sure to like the video if you liked it. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss an upload, and that's on period. And yeah guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Signing out and roll the outro.